Welcome to Big Ass Fan's installation guide for i6. In this video, we're going to show you how to assemble, install, and wire your i6 fan with universal mount. Before you begin, get your tools in order. In addition to the supplied hardware pack, you will also need a screwdriver, wire stripper, and a ladder. You may also want a multimeter or voltage tester to ensure your power is off at the site. Once your tools are gathered, turn off power at the breaker to the fan's installation location. Contact an electrician if you are uncomfortable performing electrical work or if it is required by local code. Do not use the fan with a dimmer switch. Next, please make note of the serial number for your fan. This can be found either on the fan's packaging or on the motor casing, just above where the airfoils attach. After opening the fan box, please inspect the packaging to ensure you have all the hardware and components for your fan. You can use the installation guide to cross-reference the contents required. If you are installing your fan to a junction box, it must be suitable for fan support. Check it to see if it is fan rated. Lastly, ensure that the slope of the ceiling where you are installing your i6 does not exceed 33 degrees. Secure the mounting bracket to the outlet box with screws and a screwdriver as shown. Connect the safety cable from the downrod to the motor shaft with a bolt. Connect the wiring harness from the downrod to the wiring harness on the motor unit. Next, connect the ground wire from the downrod to the ground wire tab on the motor unit. Ensure that the terminal is fully seated on the tab. Tuck the wiring up into the bottom of the downrod like so. Lower the downrod onto motor shaft, aligning yellow arrow sticker on downrod with arrow tab on motor shaft. Make sure wires are protruding 2 to 3 inches from the top of the downrod. With the yellow arrow on the downrod still facing you, insert the bolt from the right, then the nut on the left-hand side. Tighten hardware. Lower motor cover onto motor unit. Then secure it with 4 bolts. Outdoor fans. For outdoor fans, pull guy wires through small holes in the underside of the motor cover and seat the round wire ends in the holes before securing bolts. Select the sloped ceiling wiring cover trim or the flat ceiling wiring cover trim. Insert the wiring cover trim into the wiring cover. Slide the wiring cover and trim down the downrod and rest on the motor cover. Raise the fan to the mounting bracket. Align the mounting bracket's rib with the slot in the mounting ball. Position the mounting ball as shown, then let the fan hang freely. Gently twist downrod to ensure it is properly seated and will not twist during fan operation. After hanging the fan, install the appropriate stabilizer for your ceiling type. Warning: disconnect power before wiring your fan. Wire the fan as shown. Connect the wires from the downrod to the power supply wires, hot, neutral, and ground. Connect the ground wire from the mounting bracket to the ground wire from the downrod. Carefully tuck the wiring into the outlet box or building structure. Ensure that the wire connectors are turned upward. Secure the safety cable from the downrod to the tab on the mounting bracket with a thumb screw. Note: some local safety codes require ceiling fans to be secured directly to the building structure. Check your local safety code to confirm. If required, loop the provided safety cable through safety cable from downrod and route other end to building structure. Slide the wiring cover up the downrod, aligning the yellow arrow stickers so that the top of the wiring cover sits flush with the mounting bracket. Make sure all the wiring is tucked into the wiring cover, and then twist the wiring cover clockwise to lock. Confirm that the hex bolts are fully loosened before installing the airfoils. Make sure the numbered sticker on each airfoil matches the corresponding slot number on the bottom of the fan. Tilt the airfoil so that the tip is angled upward. Install each airfoil on the opposite side of the fan from the previous airfoil to prevent the fan from tilting. Ensure all airfoils are fully seated in slots before tightening bolts on the bottom of the fan. Give each of the 6 airfoil bolts on the bottom of the fan 3 full rotations to tighten them. Tighten them according to the numbered sequence marked on each airfoil. Once you have finished, start the process over and tighten each bolt so that the airfoil does not wobble, then move on to the next in the series. This process ensures that the airfoils are level and not misaligned. When finished, verify that all 6 bolts are fully tightened by making sure that the tabs next to holes 1 and 5 are flush with the openings. Plug the light kit wiring harness into the receptacle on the bottom of the fan. Insert the light kit or lower cover onto the bottom of the fan and twist clockwise to lock. In the event that you need to remove the lower cover on the i6, you will need to engage the locking pin. The locking pin is located on the fan's lower cover, between 2 nodes. Engage the pin by inserting a thin tool, then twisting counterclockwise. Congratulations on a successful installation. Now it's time to test your fan. Turn on the power, then press any button on the remote control to pair it with your fan. If your remote doesn't pair within a few seconds, simply press and hold the fan power and fan minus simultaneously until the remote's lights blink 3 times. Get close to your fan and press any button on the remote. The fan should beep when the remote successfully pairs. Please note that it is normal for the fan to jerk forward and backward slightly for a few seconds when first turned on. Get the most out of your fan by downloading the Big Ass Fans mobile app. With it, you can group multiple fans, adjust their settings, and set your comfort preferences for hands-free control.